What it is, world, it's your boy C Mills, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. You heard?
I did it all with no cosigns and no D Ryan. And I'm thinking age where I'm from, be barely surviving. No, my mom.
All right, so we got my guy C Mills jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, real talk.
Nah, no problem, man. Appreciate you sliding by today, too, man.
Yeah, this mean a lot to me. I fucks with y'all.
Nah, that's what's good, bro. So how you feeling today, man?
Blessed, man. I'm out here, talk is cheap. We out here running around.
Nah, that's what's good, man.
Yeah.
So, man, kick it off. Shout out your people sitting behind you today, too, man.
I got the super producer with me, SO, Sonero, BDM, Talk is Cheap, Mr. Smitty, Run the City, You already know who I am. C Mills. If y'all don't, y'all will.
Yes, sir, man. So what brings you to Atlanta? What you been working on since you've been in the city, man?
Oh, man. I just touched down, man. It's dope out here, man. It's like my second time out here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Just on a little promo run, running around trying to get the music out.
Yeah.
Shake around, move with the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you like working here in Atlanta? How does it compare to back at home in New York then?
Oh, man, it's like a mini New York, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's valid or whatever to y'all out here, but it's really dope. Yeah. It's like the same energy, So I like it, man. I like it both ways. Pause.
For sure, yeah. There's definitely a lot of opportunities in both, both places. That's for sure.
Word,
man.
real talk.
Yeah, man. So you from Far Rock, right?
Queens, yeah, Queens,
okay.
Big Queens.
Okay. So talking about the culture, man. Like let people know what the way of life will be going on up there, man.
Out there, oh man. Far Rock is like that. It's a small area, man, and it's just like everybody knows Far Rock. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And you ask any artist. They don't want to come out there. It's like, it's real grimy and gritty, but it's also a good place, though. You got good people, good heart. You know what I'm saying? I grew up there, born and raised in Queens, Far Rockaway. We got some legends, that came from there, came from
Absolutely.
the town. Basically, I feel like Far Rockaway is basically, I want to say, you ever see Floyd Mayweather's gym? Mm-hmm. You see they got that ring, and they call it the doghouse. Yeah. I feel like that's what Far Rockaway is. It's like the doghouse. It's got everybody hungry, trying to make something happen, whether it's singing, cooking, rapping. Like, we all want something so bad because we got cut down twice. You know what I mean? Two people really didn't make it to where they were supposed to make it, They ain't really finished their movie. Yeah. So I feel like Far Rockaway now is full of hunger. Mad artists, mad people trying to do their thing. So that's what I would compare it to, the doghouse.
Okay.
Real talk.
So how does one make it out of that type of environment then, man? Like, what were some keys for you to make it out?
Just putting in that work, trying to stay focused. Shout out to my man Smitty, stay consistent, I was just talking to my man SO about that shit earlier. And, just staying consistent, putting out the music, moving around, shaking with different people. You know what I mean? It's just staying focused, that's it.
Yeah, understood. Yeah. So like growing up, what were you into? Were you always into music? Were you playing sports? What were you doing?
Yeah, man, I used to play basketball, typical story, play basketball, but I also had like some little hidden talents and shit. Like I used to draw.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, little artist, whatever. Used to be into the drawing, anime, all different type of things. And also like poetry. That's where the whole music shit came from for me. Okay. I was like doing poetry in like junior high school. Then we started banging on them lunchroom tables, started getting with the people, and then we started finding out who them dudes was in the rock, high school. I was like, damn, this is it for me. Music, I like this shit. Got with it, turning back.
Nah, for real. So you were always like the creative type then, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So did you ever think like you would be working a regular job, or did you just knew music was the way?
Nah, I never shunned the regular job. My pops come from that, so like that was never a bad thing. But I just knew, I don't know, I just felt like I always wanted to do something to inspire other people. So whether it could have been anything, it could have been my artwork, it could have been fashion or anything, but the music, I don't know, it's just something different about the music for me. Yeah. Yeah, I like to talk to the people.
Yeah. You still draw today, or?
Yeah, a little something. I put it up on the Instagram a little while ago. People was like, oh, I didn't know you had that in you. So, yeah. But mostly, I like to talk to the people through the music.
Understood, man.
Yeah.
So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
Shit, man. Oh, man, that's crazy. But see, back home, it wasn't no porch, man. It was like, the stoop. You know what I mean? Like, we had the stoop. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all in the A, though. But for us, it was like, we was on the stoop with it. And it's crazy part is, like, one of my mans, he produced for 50 Cent. He was out there in the town. I used to hear him next door. Yeah, shout out to my man, George, too. He was right next door to me. Big inspiration. Even to him, he produced. So it's crazy. he was right next door to me, and I never knew who he was. I used to see him, big brolic dude, big chain on his neck. You know, most people feared him from the town, and me, I was just like, yo, who is this dude, bro? I used to hear his beats, and I'm writing across from the hall to his beats. It's a true story, bro. It's crazy. I'm writing to this shit. One day I just walked up to him, young dude. I was early teens, maybe 13, 14. I don't even remember. I walked up and I said, yo, bro, you make beats? I said, yo, I rap, man. He looked at me and said, all right, let me hear something. Went to his crib, wrote. From there, it was history. Me and him was like cool. We worked, put in some work together. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, that's solid to him because, you know, producer for big artists, like, man, get out of here, kid. You know what I'm saying? But he embrace you
all
like
the
that.
50 joints, and it's crazy. Even Stack, R.I.P. my man Stack Bundles too, right? The Stack joint. Stack had, it was funny. Stack had got a instrumental CDs. This is when CDs was, you know, used to put shit on CDs. He did that, and Stack had got a hold of it. I think it was this nigga here, man. I don't even know. I think he brought it to Stack, and Stack jumped on one of his beats. So George was like, yo, bro, how you get my beat? I'm like, damn, I don't know. There's some motherfucker. And then it was crazy. So Stack come to my crib, and Stack was like, yo, bro, let me talk to your, you know how Stack, you got the penguin walk, let me talk to your OG, man. I need to talk to him, man. Let him know everything's everything. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna talk to him. Called them, linked them two together. They did music. So it was like, everything was like full circle. Me, Stack, SO, George, like, it was love, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It get deep, though.
Oh, that's what's up. How'd you first connect with Stack?
Yo, honestly, man, it was all from school and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but for me and Stack, when me and Rick on shit, like, it came after. Like, he would come to the crib, listen to beats, me and this dude going through different beats. This before he was producing. He was rapping. I don't know if he want that out there, but I'm telling the world, he's nice. He still got it too on the low. Nah, he nice though, but you know, Stack used to come through and he playing beats and I'm like, damn, I got that beat too. He said, nah, geez, this one mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, bro, now we battling. Yo, see who can get the beat. And right before he passed, is a crazy story, crazy Stack story. I'll make it quick. Before he passed, I shot a video. I didn't know it was gonna be his last appearance, but that was his last appearance in any music video. Oh, wow. It was just a little freestyle I did, a little bullshit that we was just putting out, you know, back in the DVD was popping. Yeah, I put that shit out, and he was like, yo, geez, when it's coming out? Don't worry, when Gangsta Grill come out, I got you. You're gonna get 2 records on there since you say we ain't got no records together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was fire for me, so I feel like I wish I could've did that, and that's the only thing I feel like they robbed from him, his greatness, and I feel like I was right there with him. Word. R.I.P. my G's, though.
Yeah, he was definitely on his way to being one of the greats, man.
He was.
Absolutely, man.
Real talk.
Yeah. And you also got to work with Chinx, man.
Yeah, I got a song with Chinx.
Yeah. How did that come about?
He was locked up. I was running around, I was moving around with Tone Trump from Philly.
Okay.
And he was running around with French when he came home. So we were supposed to link then. It didn't work out. Some other shit, and he was like, yo, bro, you know, I'm changing my whole style up. I said, all right, so whenever you're ready. So he went away. We still moving around, just 2 different directions. All of a sudden, we was like, yo, fuck it, man, come to the studio. He pulled up with one man. I pulled up with one of mine. We in the studio in Brooklyn. This ain't no made-up shit. Came through, vibes, you know what I'm saying? Big-ass bottle of Patron. I had a big-ass joint of Hennessy. And we just zoned out, did a nice little joint. And then when he passed, I revamped it. Shout out to Lee on the beats. He produced Pop That for French. Real legend too. He came down to this dude crib actually, right? Where was we at? Jersey. We was at Jersey at the time. He came down to his crib, pulled up on me. He even helped produce that joint too. They put it together, revamped it. Got my man Sims to sing on it. He's, you know, shout out to Sims too. Crazy, bro. So yeah, I got a record with Chinx. That shit gonna be on my project.
Yeah, no, that record's dope too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who were some of your inspirations back then when you had first started?
You know, Queen shit, Nas, you know what I'm saying? But I also like Jay. Jay's like one of my favorite rappers. Stack, I was listening to him, trying to compete with his fucking crazy ass, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man. I like Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Okay.
Cool G Rap, different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out Mace too. Mace was like one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when would you say you really started taking music serious, figuring out, yeah, this one?
Low-key, I thought I was always taking it serious. I just didn't know the music business.
Yeah.
I thought I was a man before I was the man. Like, it's terrible. Like, we was in high school thinking we was signed and shit, and we ain't had no product out. We just thought we was them guys. Right? That shit was crazy, man. Holding on to music. Yeah, like, I ain't know the whole business of it, so I probably like after high school.
Okay.
But in high school, we thought we was doing something, but we wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
Word.
So how'd you connect with Smitty?
Yo, it's crazy. Me and Spit just linked up, man. I think it was on the gram or some shit. We just hit each other up and shit. And nigga, he the plug, man. Shout out to everybody. Everybody know, man. I don't even want to get that shit out, man. I'm giving out the fucking key, man. I ain't saying nothing, man. No, don't talk about Smitty, man. Nah, shout out my man Smitty, man. Shout out my man Smitty. But yeah, we linked up on the gram and shit. You know, I was moving around. I hit him up. I seen what he do. I'm like, yo, I just connected, and we started moving around together and shaking. Yeah. Definitely the plug, though.
No, absolutely, man.
But mute that plug part out. I don't need niggas getting up on that.
Man, talk about these freestyles that you've been doing on the radio, man. These things are legendary, too.
Yo, I appreciate you, man. Shout out my man Gray Rizzy, too, man. Hip Hop Nation, that was fire for me. Yeah. Yeah, man. I just try to do something different, you know what I mean? Everybody got the same old style or whatever. I just try to, you know, stick out, you know, talk some current events, you know, talk that talk. That's it.
How much like preparation goes into one of these freestyles, or is it kind of just off the top?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna cap and say it's all off the top, you know what I mean? Just whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Like I said, my pen work for everything, so, yeah.
So what inspires you to, you know, to write today, to create today?
Life, anything, whatever's going on at the moment. Word.
Yeah. Now, do you feel like you make your best music like when you're in a certain mood, like whether you're down on your luck or you're in a good mood, you're pissed off at someone, or it don't matter?
It's all dependent, you know what I'm saying? Everything, it depends on the mood. So if I'm going through some mood music, you're gonna get some mood music. Yeah. We in the club, you know what I mean, we're gonna get some club shit. You know what I'm saying? If you going through some problems with your shorty, you're gonna get one of those, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't put no limitations on my pen. So I try to be real diverse.
Understood, man.
Yeah.
So you got to appear on K Slay's show too, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Smitty. He linked that, man. That was fire for me. I feel like K Slay, RP to K Slay too. I feel like he was like a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did for the culture, most DJs don't do, because he's tapped into the streets as well as the industry. And he's the one dude that got respect from both. So for me, that shit was major.
Yeah, it's like he opened up his platform for so many artists.
That was big, man. That was big for me.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You know, I was checking out some of your videos, man. I want to ask you about this Fake Love, the inspiration for this video.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
This is like a movie in this
Yo,
one.
yeah. And shout out to Mozzie O, too. He shot a lot of these rappers' videos. He did that joint. I just sat down with him and spoke to him. I wanted to make something, you know, that's realistic. You know, the love ain't real in these streets, bro. You know, the love ain't real in the industry. The love ain't real anywhere. Like, people will dap you up and say, I love you, bro. The bro talk kills me. Oh, bro this and bro that. And they don't be solid, man. They don't stand 10 toes down. So for me, like, that shit, and even the dude that's in the video, that's my real brother. So I made it to where, like, you know, your own brother would, you know, turn on you, you know, depending on the situation. So, not saying my brother will, but I'm just saying it gets that deep, you know? But yeah, that joint was kind of crazy, bro. Yeah.
How'd you like acting in it?
Nah, I like the acting shit, man.
I mean, you were acting in it.
Yeah, I know.
Like you were shy, you know?
Yeah, I like it, you know what I'm saying? That's something I want to try and get into, too.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's the music scene like in Far Rock right now?
Hungry. Pure hunger. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. It's dope out there. Yeah. You know, everybody talk about the Jamaica Ave, Queens, and all of this, but Far Rockaway is like its own unit, you know what I'm saying? And we got fire. Look at the people we had from there. People forget about that shit. Like we had Cap, I mean, right? Cap, Big Cap was out there. Father MC, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I forgot about him. What's up, Shorty that sang? Damn, she was on the Jay-Z record. Forgot her name. Kelly Price? Is it Kelly Price was from Far Rockaway?
For real?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. LL not from Far Rockaway. Come on, man. He from Queens, man. Stop it. He trying to claim everybody. Jay-Z from Far Rockaway. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But Stack, Chinx, you know what I'm saying? And C Mills.
There it is, huh? Wow. You feel like there's a lot of unity in the city with the artists, or is it just kind of everyone just doing their own thing?
I feel like it is at points, but everybody hungry. You know what I mean? It's like it's been a dark cloud over Far Rockaway for a long time. So I feel like right now, the hunger factor don't have time for the unity, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just trying to get it. And there's no hate, I don't think there's no hate. Like, not on my part. Like, I salute everybody from the town. Like, I show love to every one of them. So for me, I just feel like everybody just trying to get through the crack through the door, you know what I'm saying? So the first motherfucker to break that shit down, gonna know Far Rockaway, we somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck being humble, man.
Yeah, man.
This shit hard, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Talk about the inspiration when you recorded this song.
Nah, you know, for me, I feel like the era we in right now, they want everything to be like, you have to walk on eggshells about your greatness, about your success. You have to dumb down everything to make the next person feel good. And I feel like I was just in the studio just frustrated. So I was just saying, man, fuck being humble, man. I just heard the beat and I was just like, oh shit, this shit kind of catchy. And I just started laying the shit. Like, I feel like where I'm at mentally, I shouldn't have to apologize for anything I'm doing as far as reaching my goal. If I'm good at something, I should be praised for that. You know what I'm saying? Not like on some cocky, arrogant shit, but like, it's inspiration, bro. Learn from this, like, yo, salute, this nigga doing this thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do that too. Yeah. Why we can't look at it like that? Why I gotta go to the hating factor or, oh, that nigga think he cocky or he too this? No, man, I'm nice. Like, I'm supposed to, if I don't believe in myself, who gonna believe in me?
Real shit, yeah.
Think about it, I got kids, bro. So I'm teaching him, teaching my son, like teaching my daughter, like, you great, know that. So when we teach our kids we great and this, it's a problem. But other people do it, it's not a problem. So I'd be like, nah, man, fuck being humble, man. Know your greatness. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the basketball player that she did the John Cena shit? What's her name? They bashing her for doing this. Why you bashing her? It's basketball. Like, it's a game. It's competitive. By nature, we competitive. Mm-hmm. So why should I humble myself to make you feel special? No, step your game up and feel special with me. Fuck being humble. So everybody should be that way.
Especially
Chiefs, man.
Yeah, especially in this industry, man. Like, if you're not gonna pop your shit, who's gonna pop it for you?
That's what I'm saying. You think Jay-Z said to people, "Oh, am I nice?" No, he said, "I'm nice."
He said, "I'm the greatest rapper."
Come
alive.
on, like, no, like, I feel like I'm that dude. Shouldn't I feel that way? Mm-hmm. Don't you feel like this platform is that platform?
Of course, yeah.
So then, what you should be screaming right now? Fuck being humble.
Real shit.
Feel me?
How was the, it looked like the feedback was really good on this record too.
Yeah, man, shout out to Gilly, man. He was like, yo, this shit
Gilly
hard.
give you a hell of a shout out on that one, man.
Shout out to Smitty, man. That boy makes shit happen. Yeah, that was fire for me. Yeah. Word, man. Shout out to Gilly, though. That shit was big.
Nah, that was a major good look right there, man. Talk about Move On.
Oh, yeah, well, the Diddy joints. You know, I was just trying to get his attention. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
I'm just keeping it band. I'm just trying to get his attention. I was at the crib, and the joint played. I'm like, yo, let me fucking jump on this joint right quick. I just did that shit. I was hitting Smitty like, yo, bro, look, I just killed this shit. I said, yo, I'm going to shoot the video right now. Like, he was doing some challenge or some shit. He was just doing like Move On challenge, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do it. I'm just do it. But I seen certain people doing like little videos, like freestyles in the studio. I said, so fuck it, I'm gonna do one too. And I did this shit. And shout out to my man S Biscuit too.
Shout out to Biz.
Biggest blog in the fucking world. Yo, dude threw it up. Nigga Diddy seen it. Bow. I was like, oh, we lit. Yeah, that shit was wavy for me. You know, anytime somebody like salutes you on anything you do, I feel like that's just major. Like, it could be somebody walking past the street. Yo, I fuck with you, man. Like, I heard your shit. Damn, that's me. You told everybody to turn their shit off.
You good.
Yo, that's crazy. My fault. But yeah, like, anybody who's willing to do that and give up that little, you know, that head nod or, yo, I see you working, for me, that's success in itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you expect Diddy to, you know,
Hell
comment?
No, man. I was just trying to get his attention, man, right? I was like, yo, Smith, yo, bro, I'm on it, bro. I'm like, yo, non-stop, and for those flames to come through and him actually to say, yo, I see you, that's crazy for me. That's all we do it for, you know what I mean?
Did you have to click on the name, make sure it was really him?
Yeah, man, I was a little like skeptical and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I can't believe this shit.
Word, man, shout out to Diddy though, man.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Diddy, holla at me, man, stop playing, man. Word.
All right, so Blessed in the Cursed City, about to drop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so first off, just explain the title for that one.
It should be self-explanatory. I come from Far Rockaway, Queens, where people don't really make it out. So I feel like it's a cursed city. And I'm blessed enough because I'm still able to maneuver through the cracks and the crevices and still make shit happen. So I just feel like I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Blessed in the cursed city. That's basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I understand you got a Jadakiss feature
Yes,
on here?
yeah. That's wavy. Shout out to the
major
top
right
5, Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, he on there. And shout out to Conway the Machine, he on there. Man, we got some shit on there, bro. Yeah, just a dude from Far Rockaway, Queens, trying to get to it. Big dreams.
Yeah.
And I just so happened to land these features, man. Word.
Now, did you get to go in the studio with both artists, or is this
Hell
something
no,
you got
man,
to
I
just
wish,
send
bro.
over
I'm
to
not,
them?
it's no capping over here. I wish, bro. If I could get in the studio with one of these dudes, bro, I feel like it's not even just because, like, for pictures or none of that weirdo shit. Like, I feel like to pick their brains, you know what I'm saying, actually go bar for bar and listen. Like, I'm a student of the game, like, before the MC shit. Like, I really fucks with the fucking whole of hip-hop. Like, I'm really a student of that shit. So for me to actually sit down with Kiss and hear this motherfucker, whether he's smoking or he's just going, he's saying some shit, like, I'm tuned in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm focused. So for me, I would have loved that, but now we still got it though, so.
Okay.
Bow.
So did you make each of these records with like them in mind, or was this just something you had and it was like, oh, Kiss would actually sound good?
Nah, when I made it, I was just like, yo, fuck that, who can I get? Like, I just feel like this is a Kiss type record. I didn't expect them to do it though. I damn sure didn't, but you know, we got it though.
Yeah.
Word,
That's all.
both joints. Yeah. And we just redid the Conway joint, different beat to it, so that shit crazy, man.
Oh,
Shout out to my man Pop, I put him on a hook, showed him some love, yeah.
Okay.
Word.
Do we got a release date in mind, or?
Nah, we working right now, man. Working with Smitty and working with SO. So we trying to put something together. And hopefully it could be out before the summer.
Okay.
Get that nice little summer buzz, you know what I mean? Summer jam, all that shit. Hopefully we can do something, make something happen.
Understood, man.
Word.
Who are some of the other producers you've been working with lately?
Well, right now I'm just trying to work with this man. So
Okay.
I ain't hollering at nobody. I'm trying to work with this man right here. I already got 3 in the vote. I'm trying to get more. So do not block my blessings, man. It's a busy man. I got him out here. He off the porch. You heard?
Nah, that's good, man. So you're still independent, right?
Yeah. At the moment, them numbers right, we could talk.
Okay. So, you know, being an independent artist ain't easy these days, man.
Hell
Speak
no,
on
man,
some
you
of the
see
challenges, speak on the grind that comes with,
Yeah.
you know, getting this shit out the mud right now.
Dealing with all the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Certain people want to talk to me, they talk to Smith. You know what I mean? So that's the blessing right there, though. You know what I mean? For me, you know, as an upcoming artist, you know what I mean, that's independent, I feel like having these gatekeepers and meeting these people who they will talk to just helps the process. But you know, now that my catalog is getting up there, the name getting out there, I feel like them doors are a lot easier to get through for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
Word.
What would it take for you to sign that? I know you mentioned numbers,
Nah,
but you said
nah.
you were more than that, you know what I'm saying?
It just gotta be right, that's all. You know, I don't put that out there on camera, that's not for them. But they know if it's right. They know if they trying to wild out on that deal,
I got you, man.
you know?
So what's some short-term, what's some long-term goals you got set for yourself in your music career?
Short term is finishing off this promo run in Atlanta. Shout out to y'all. But the long term is definitely bringing a Grammy to Far Rockaway. Word.
You feel like you already recorded that song, or?
I just played him some shit.
For real?
Yeah, I played him some shit. Like I feel like as an artist, you can't be just one-dimensional. So I be outside the box. I played him some outside the box shit, and he's like, "This what you need to be pushing." I'm like, I gotta get the ears first. You know? I feel like the attention span of this generation is very small.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he's like, stay consistent, keep dropping product. But I'm like, damn, I don't want to waste the coke on this, and then you know what I mean? I got this one. He's like, no, put it out, bro. So I just got to get out of my own way and just drop the music. But I definitely think I got at least 3 of those Grammy type records. No cap.
That's major right there.
Real.
Yeah. How would you describe your growth as an artist, you know, when you first started recording music up until today then?
Legendary for me. Because like I said, where I'm from, you don't get to get over that hump. So I feel like I'm right there. So God willing. Yeah.
What's some advice you would share to a new artist trying to get their foot in the door right now?
Shit, same thing my man SO told me. Put out the fucking music. I be in my own head. Yo, I'm telling you, I be in my own way. I be like, nah, this is the one. He be like, then put it out. I'm like, no, I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? I need their ear first. I feel like once I get their attention, then I can drop it. But he's like, yo, fuck that. Drop it anyway. Drop it anyway. They'll catch up. Yeah. So I just gotta get that. So I would tell that to them. The same thing he told to me. He said, I'm never too, arrogant to not listen. You know what I'm saying? I learn from anybody. I could learn something from you right after this interview. So, he said, just release the music. So any upcoming artist put out music. It's definitely imperative that you keep putting out music, and see what happens. You never know which one gonna hit.
No, that's solid advice, man.
Word.
So what's the next video? What we putting out next?
Shit, that's what we talking about too, man. I'm definitely gonna. We in the bag. I don't want to release which one we're gonna do because we still working. Hopefully, it could be that Kiss record. Word.
Did you guys shoot a video for it yet, or
We trying to lock that in next. We'll see what happens though. Shout out to him though.
Yeah, that'd be major right there, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, Mills, you got a shout out you like to give before you wrap it up here, bro?
Yo, shout out to everybody from the town. Shout out to everybody that's making this music shit move forward. BDM, the whole motherfucking squad over here. You got SO, Yeah, word up. And shout out to me, man. Shout out to me for making this motherfucking happen, man. Feel me? Because without me, man, I feel like ain't nobody gonna believe in me but me. So, but shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. We out here moving it brick by brick. Authentic gang, you heard? Oh, you can follow me on the Instagram too. That's at CMILSNYC. Put that motherfucking work in. You dig?
I did it all with no cosigns and no D Ryan. Niggas my age where I'm from, be barely surviving. Know my mama proud to see her baby still